Hello and welcome back to Deloitte's Delights, or welcome for the very first time. If you haven't been with us before, we are so happy that you're here, and we are just wanting to say thank you for jumping in on the fun of learning more plant-based recipes that can, accentuate your life, accentuate your diet, bring you up to a whole new level, bring the rainbow in. That's one of the things I love to do when I'm eating. I love to see the rainbow on my plate, many different colors coming together, eating with my eyes first and then of course with my tongue. Today for you, I am going to be jumping into a wonderful tofu recipe. It is very, very, very easy, like 1, 2, 3. I think you can go home today and it's a very easy recipe, and I think you can actually probably produce it if you have some tofu in your refrigerator and probably some nice herbs and seasoning in your cupboard. You can pull this together really fast. It's just a dry rub. We're going to air fry it, or you can broil it after. Let's go. Alright, my lovely people, as promised, we are doing a quick herb tofu today. I love using this for many different things. We're going to be adding it to so many different things afterwards, but you can actually prepare this and store it. So I'm going to show you. This is really simple, and you can actually change your dry seasonings to anything you want it to be. So I love to get the extra firm tofu. I love tofu. I use many of it in different forms, but this is my favorite to get because I feel the texture is a little bit more it's a little bit tighter. It's not as soft as the other one. It's not hard, but it's not soft either. Alright, and you can play around a lot more with this, and it's not as fragile. Okay, so that's our extra firm tofu. I got this at Whole Foods. I love this brand. And what I do, I always wash the whole outside. So I already did that. It's full of water on the inside, so you want to be on a nice flat surface. And I just come on in with my knife all around the edges. Try to get at least 3 edges. Alright, so as you can see, I open it up just like that. It's full of water. I'm gonna drain it off. I'm gonna rinse the whole block of tofu, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I am back. I have rinsed my tofu. It is a nice extra firm. Alright, and it's dripping because it's been sitting in water. So here's where my paper towels come in. I just put it down and I wrap it up. Just be nice and gentle, just like if you were dealing with a nice little newborn baby. I wrap it up just like that, and I tuck my sides in, and then I'm just gonna give it a nice firm squeeze. Of course, when I was done washing it, I did the same thing over the stove, over the sink. I'm just trying to get as much of the water out as possible. There are some other recipes where I want to get the majority, like more water out. And what I'll actually do is leave it sitting for like an hour or so, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, with a plate with a weight on it. All right. So that's another way. I'll show you how to do that at another time. But for this recipe, this is just fine. We're just trying to pull as much water out as we can before we quickly create this tofu dish. All right, so I think we're good there. I'm gonna open it back up. Okay, you see it's nice and dry now. Still moist on the inside, but nice and dry. I think it's always good to just kind of level your tofu and cut it. Keep it right where you're going to cut it all the way through, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut it lengthwise like this, coming all the way through nice and clean. And then I'm going to give it half, and then I'm going to do half again. All right? So now we have nice big quarters, and I've done it like this. You can, use this and create so much wonderful fun stuff, like a nice plank of tofu, but that's not what we're doing today. I'm going for the cubes, so I'm gonna actually just carry it right down like that. I'm gonna use 5 slices across, okay? So there we go. We've got some wonderful cubes of tofu now that we can do a million different things with. Anybody who knows me well knows that I love me some tofu. It is such a versatile ingredient in the kitchen, okay? So I'm just breaking it apart right here. I'm gonna be transferring it here. I'm actually gonna be air frying this tofu today. You can also do it in your oven on a low broil, okay, if you don't have an air fryer available. But check it out, actually our toaster came with the air fry option. So I've already sprayed my little toaster pan with some avocado oil. I'm gonna transfer my little blocks of tofu right over here. Now, here we're gonna go. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna spray the tofu with my avocado oil. Kind of coats them, okay? And then I'm gonna start with my seasonings. I'm just doing all dry seasonings. So I'm gonna be doing some fresh cracks of Himalayan salt. I'm also going to be putting some dried oregano leaves. It's just a dry rub, nothing super fancy. If you have a seasoning that you like in your pantry, please feel free to add it to the mix. And then I'm going to add some parsley to that. All right. Like that. It's just gonna be nice, dry, and ready to go. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do is just very gently, I'm gonna flip these babies from side to side, just like that. I just want them to pick up all of the little herbs that are in here. Just play around with them a little. I've also done this recipe by freezing the tofu, and you get an even tougher consistency. And then what you can do with that one is actually put it in a bowl and just toss it around. We'll do that another time with a different set of spices, okay? So just like that, I'm just rolling it around, making sure it picks up. All the sides have a little avocado oil. And everybody has some nice dried herbs all around, just like that. Really easy, guys. You can also slice it. You can make tofu planks. You could just do a host of different things with it in this form. All right, so tofu is super fresh. And so I like to always make sure that it has an adequate amount of salt so you can get some nice flavors coming through, okay? So now that I feel everybody has some sense of a coating, I'm move a few of them down, a few of them around up here. All right, just a bit more of our Himalayan salt, and now I'm gonna pop it into the air fryer for about 20 to 25 minutes, and then they'll be golden brown. Let's go. Hi guys, here we go. It's all done. Here is our herb tofu. It is ready to go. It was air fried. It took about 25 minutes to get them this nice brown color, just like if they were fried. But we used so much less oil because we threw them in the air fryer. Like I said, if you don't have an air fryer at home, fret not. You can also throw them into your oven. You can do it on a low broil. Again, it just has some herbs in it, and you can add any kind of dry herb you want to it. And then it has a few cracks of Himalayan salt to make sure that you bring the flavor out. So we're gonna try it. Here we go, here we go. Yes, yes. I love tofu. Love, 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 love tofu. So, one of the things is People get a little bit stressed, like, how do I use it? It's gonna fall apart. Here's a great way. Toss it into your air fryer, or like I said, in the oven. It seals up the edges. Now you can add this to any sauce, like a sweet sauce, you know, to put on top of rice, a spicy sauce, a sweet and spicy sauce maybe, I don't know. You could also put it on top of salad. You can also probably throw this into a nice soup that you're making. If you're making a nice light soup and you wanted to just add some extra protein in there, here you go. What else can you do? If you were making some stir-fried rice, oh, what about some stir-fried cauliflower rice? Yes, sir, with some tofu in it. Hallelujah. Yes, so many options. It stores in your refrigerator really, really well. I usually store mine in my Parex dish. And it stays probably a good 5-6 days, you know, nice and fresh. Like I said, you can add it to so many different things. You can also just take it back out and now, you know, do up some onions, some bell peppers, some tomatoes, do a stir fry and throw these babies in. So good for you. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe to us and hit that notification bell so that you can get more videos. We can't wait to have you again. Peace and blessings to all. Make sure to carry peace. Be a vessel of peace in this weird and crazy world sometimes. Much love to you. Bye now. Hey guys, as you may have noticed, in the last couple of days, I wasn't uploading videos. That's because I had a little bit of a little upset in life. We'll call it a little upset. My glasses broke. My glasses are very dear to me. It's a very important part of my life. I've been wearing glasses since I was a kid. And so I need them, you know, to move around and do all the lovely things that I enjoy doing on a regular basis. Glasses are coming. They take a little extra longer because they're kind of special, but they're coming. So I just wanted to let you know that's why you haven't seen us for a couple of days, but we're back and we're in business and we're cooking up great recipes, and I hope you are enjoying them and you are making them at home. Thank you to those of you who sent us pictures showing what you've made. Please upload those pictures online so that we can see, that everybody can see them and we can all join in this fun. I hope you have a great one. Peace and blessings to all.